In the last lesson, I introduced you to basic calculations in Power BI. In this lesson, I want to introduce you to visualizations using chart. There is a section, there is a module on data visualization. So you get to learn a lot in that module, how to make use of, this chart. But in this lesson, I want to introduce you to the chart. So let's get started. Now, this is where we stop. Let me resize this card and then take them up a bit. So to resize it, just click on the card and then drag from the edge like this, and then just drag it to the top here. Do the same thing here. All right. Now looking at these total sales, I want to see total sales by branch. Okay, and I want to plot this data on chart. So let's go to visualizations pan here. Power BI provides a lot of charts that you can use to plot your charts, plot your data. Okay, so we have stacked bar chart. Here we have clustered bar chart. We have clustered bar chart, cluster column chart. There are a lot of charts available in Power BI, so you can use any of them. In this lesson, let's click on stacked bar chart here. So this is the chart. I want to see total sales by each branch. Come to where we have the branch table here. So this is the branch data. Now click and drag this branch to the y-axis. Drop it here. Okay, because I want to see total sales by branch, so I need to drag this total sales measure we created and then drop it under x-axis here. So let's go to our sales data and then slowly let's look for our total sales, drag it and then drop it on the x-axis here. So as you can see, Power BI has plotted a chart for us based on the branch. So this total sales now is based on this branch. So in Ibadan, we have these total sales here. In Sulere, we have this. In Lekki, we have this. You can also choose to plot this chart on a pie chart. Okay, so let's click on pie chart under visualizations. Let's click on pie chart here. Then the same thing, let's drag branch from the branch data. Let's drag branch slowly and then drop it on the legend. This time around, drop it on the legend. Since we want to plot it based on total sales, let's go to our total sales measure under the sales table. This is our total sales measure. Let's click on it and then drop it under the values text box. So here you can see this data is plotted for us automatically. Okay, so let me position it up. Let me push it up a bit. So I want to see all the products, the total sales, total cost and profit on a table. Okay, so how to do that? Under visualizations, let's click on the table visuals here. Let's click on it and then let's go to product table. We have product here. Let's click on product. Let's drag product name. You want to click and drag product name here and then drop it under the columns. Right. So also, since we want to see total sales, total cost, profit by each product, we need to come to where we have our measures starting from total sales here. You need to drag total sales to this column. So let's drag total sales first to the column. Position it below the product name. As you can see here, directly below the product name, let's position it. We do the same thing with total cost. Then we do the same thing with profit. We drag our profit and drop it below the total cost. So on this table visuals, let's just expand it a bit. Let's expand it. Okay, let's expand it. Then we can go to as it is now. click on the table visuals, then under format visualization, so click on format visualization. We want to increase the size. We want to increase the size of the data on this table. So let's click on format your report page. So we click on the table first and then click on format your report page icon. So under the values, expand values, currently the size on this data is 10. So let's increase the size to say, yes, let's leave it at 15. Okay, let's leave it at 15. Then let's drag it to the right. Let's expand it a bit. So as you can see, you can easily see, total sales by each product, total cost by each product, and then total profit by each product. So these are just basic charts. There is a module that specifically demonstrate how to use each of these charts in this course. See you in the next lesson.